Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike.
And Julian in this track video sponsored by Naples Rib Company.
They're the perfect place to cater your team's next event. It was cooking out there on Friday. Everyone wanted to get under an umbrella, but we were at the brand new Jim Arquilla Field. They dedicated the track to Coach Jim Arquilla here at Wilson. Those are his grandkids playing on his name on the track. That's pretty awesome. But we got some racing to do. Boogity. Let's go, Julian. We start with the girls 4x1.
Yeah, Polly can contend for a state title in this event. Shocker. It's Jalen Pridham, Sandra Martin, Kenya Payne, and Ariana Augustine.
Jackrabbits, really their state championship hopes are going to depend on some relay success at the state meet this year if they are to defend their state title. So the number one thing all Poly fans in the stands were looking for were some smooth exchanges and a nice, safe qualification. Jackrabbits did that, obviously not pressing too hard for the time, but the smooth exchanges mean that Augustine, the LSU signee and defending state champ, will take it home with a time of 46.99. And we go to what we have always called the football relay, the boys 4x1, because at least half of the guys on the field right now do play football.
Yeah, we have Kenyon Reed, Anthony Johnson, Aishan Brown, and Keon Markin for Poly. And I love running. Look at this beautiful track. Shout out to Measure E, baby.
Shout out to Measure E. Shout out to the Long Beach Voters. Shout out to Wilson High School for hosting the league finals here. This is pretty cool to get to have an event like this on a local campus. Markham does have the nice lead for Poly on the anchor leg. You can see definitely something goes wrong with his hamstring. Kind of pulling up. They do still win in 42-61 despite that, but he did have to scratch from the 100. We go to the girls' mile, where it was the Leslie Diaz parade. Miles to go before she rests. She has the 32 coming up as well, but she's going to win the mile in 5:14, 10 seconds faster than Tiana Prince of Milliken.
As a former elite JV cross-country and track runner, I love distance races. So here's the boys 1600. We have Will Frankenfeld, and he's really, really quick. 4:23. That's really quick for a Moore League final.
Big performance from Frankenfeld's monster right there. Julian just said it, 4:23 is huge. We go to the girls 100 hurdles. Maybe the best race of the day between Maya Ferguson of Wilson and Kenya Payne of Poly. And Ferguson is going to outlean her by 1/100th of a second. But stay tuned, because when we see the 110 hurdles, it's the exact same story, this time between teammates. Poly's Liam Anderson is going to outlean his teammate Eric Pye by 1/100th with a time of 14:66. And now we go to the quarter mile.
Man, that was really close. Rachel Glenn of Wilson, she's the favorite coming in, but Lakewood Jr. Alexis Anderson with a phenomenal run, and she's going to win in 56:09. That's a really good time.
Great for Anderson to put on for the Lancers. We go to the boys quarter mile, a.k.a. the Wilson Bruins race. They do have the state's best 4x4 team, and they were showing it off in this final. Randall Jubilee a little bit slowed by an injury, but Andrew Richards, Jordan Weimer, Stephen Camacho go 1, 2, 3 for the Bruins. We move to the sprints. Augustine, the defending state champ, the LSU signee, as we mentioned, she's going to run an 11:71 on cruise to advance her postseason. And we go to the boys race, which was a great race in the 100. Again, the Poly football team looking good with the trio of Kewan Markham. He's going to finish in 10:64, backed up by Kenyon Reed and Anthony Johnson, as Poly goes 1, 2, 3 in the 100.
It's a blazing time, and Poly is going to have some speed next year with these three guys.
Yeah, they will be playing on that football field in a few months, which we're excited about as well. We're going to go to the half mile here in the 800. Poly's Dominique Waters gets a good jump. Still, Waters run deep and fast. She's going to win in 2:24.54. It was too hot for all of this half mile, 2 mile stuff, Julie. I was not pleased out there.
Yeah, the half mile, one of the hardest races to run as we get to the boys race. Camacho, Macho Man. 2 minutes.
The Camacho Macho Man. 2 flat 35. Big win for him. The 300 hurdles. It's Kenya's world. Kenya Payne, the younger sister of Poly All-American Kimber Payne, who's now at LSU. It's no pain, no gain, and Kenya's going to win it in 45.3. This is going to be Jordan's Radiance Lindsay, who's closing on her at the end, but Payne was able to hold on and win by 1/10 of a second.
Phenomenal finish there by Lindsay to get second. Now we head to the boys 300 hurdles. Millikens, Riley Williams, he's going to win in 38.83.
Nice to see the Rams getting a win here from Williams, who had a little something to say at the end of this.
It's over.
He said no more competition in the 300 hurdles. We go to the girls 200. Once again, the defending state champ Augustine just trying to close her senior year out strong. So she wanted to defend her league title, but most importantly, she's looking forward to CIF and state, where she wants to continue to pile up those gold medals and help her team to team championships as well. In the boys 200, it was the same trio as went 1, 2, 3 for Polly in the 100. This time in a different order. Reed is going to win it in 21:53. Then it's Markham. Then it's Johnson after that. And again, I'm already starting to get excited for football season. This is the real spring football. None of that 7-on-7 stuff.
Yeah, they should just go deep. Ooh, the 2 mile. And we'll start off with the girls 2 mile. And of course, Diaz, she does it again. 11:34, a 34-second win for her.
Can you imagine, did you in your elite JV days run a mile in a 2 mile race on an 85-degree day? Did that happen a lot?
I actually did, but I never got to run on this beautiful track. But we go to the boys 2 mile, and what a race between two teammates, Thomas Fleming and Frankenfeld, trading the lead multiple times.
Yeah, this one was not the parade that Diaz's wins in the mile and 2 mile were. Rarely do I ever film a 32 with this many lead changes between a couple of guys and Fleming and Frankenfeld. Teammates racing hard against each other. Fleming is going to pull it off in 9:21, a great time, especially considering the conditions. And they were excited to give each other a hug and then to no longer be racing each other over that distance.
Hey, everyone loves the 2 mile. We go to the girls high jump. Rachel Glenn, she's really, really good. She's actually the best in the state. She'll jump over 5'10" with ease. Just missed at 6 feet, but she has plenty of time in CIF.
Yeah, Glenn, obviously the favorite at state this year. Some other notable field events: Jordan's Elena Cheney would win the long jump. Compton's Chris Swint won the boys long jump. Dina Woodley from Lakewood won the triple jump. And Amari Bennett from Wilson, who we've already seen and who we will see again, won the triple jump on the boys' side for the Bruins. We go back to the high jump, where it was Milliken's Alan Tabalish. Great action at the high jump area. He cleared 6'6", not that time, but he did clear 6'6" to win it as he puts the finger up in celebration. So we've gotten to the last races of the day, the 2 4x4s. We had a couple of great races here for different reasons. In the girls 4x4, a very close back and forth race between Polly and Wilson. A perfect way to end a great Moore League Finals. Kishaya Peters starts it for Polly, and then it's Kenya Payne who's going to give it to Dominique Waters. But Wilson's Rachel Glenn is going to take it, and the next time we see him, Rachel really hurried back because Wilson has got a nice size lead before Samina Haddad on the anchor leg for Polly with just a gutty finish to this race.
What a finish by her. She put it all out on the track here. 4x4s, they're always the best to end the event, and they're always the most exciting.
3:53.22 for the Jackrabbits. We go to the showstopper, show closer, and it's fitting that it's the Wilson boys 4x4. They are the tops in the state. The Camacho Macho Man is going to start it off and give it to Andrew Richards. Wilson, as you can clearly see, running with some pride and running for a time here at league finals. Richards is going to bring it back for Jordan Weimer. And this is what got me excited and had me sort of checking over my shoulder for the time, is when you watch Weimer come in and give it to Amari Bennett. Look at Bennett get out. He is not looking to just coast in and qualify for prelims. He is looking to put a big time up on the board, and that's exactly what he would do as Bennett comes down. Wilson's going to finish with a time of 3:15.79, good enough for third best all-time in school history. And this is a school that's won the boys 4x4 at the state championship before, so we could really be seeing something special this year up at Clovis.
Those boys were moving.
Lot of great action here at Moore League Finals. Now it's no longer Long Beach versus Long Beach. It's now hashtag Long Beach versus everybody as these kids go out and try and prove that Long Beach is California's best. We can't wait to bring you all that coverage of the rest of this track season. You got to keep it right here.